Nights, I'm about to bring back Gladys. That's what friends are for, till we gone in the ashes. But they rather give me some gashes deep in my bag, and I think it was access. Nah, I can't allow that access. Tryna live life to the moon, to the maxes. Now they tryna hit me with taxes. It's Toxic Tuesday, energy this track is. Welcome to another session of Toxic Tuesday. Therapy for the people. What's up, world? It's the King Omar Sharif. Welcome back to another Toxic Tuesday, where we turn our bad into good situations. Toxic Tuesdays are all about you, your mind, your body, your soul. I believe if we can control those three things, we'll find happiness. Tonight on Toxic Tuesday, session number 10, we're going to be talking about shaping your circles, all right? Shaping your circles. And we're not talking about just drawing circles on paper. We're talking about your life circles, okay? The circles that really count. So, of course, I want to dive into what the meaning of a circle is, all right? Definition, there's a couple of definitions, so we'll start with the first. A round plane figure whose boundary, key words, boundary, consists of equal points from a fixed point, which is the center. So picture a circle starting at one point, it goes around, and then it comes back to that same point, okay? That's what makes it whole, all right? Another definition of a circle would be a group of people with shared professions, interests, or acquaintances, okay? That's life, y'all. You know what I mean? What kind of circle do you have around you? What kind of circle are you a part of, all right? And it's very important because your circle is your vision, and your circle could also be what's holding you back, because your circle can deflate you, all right? Just like a basketball, it's round. Once the air runs out, there's no use for it anymore, right? So a couple of things that signifies a circle, or that's related to a circle, just to kind of run by those really quickly. The circle is a universal symbol with extensive meaning. It represents the notions of totality, total, right? Wholeness, original perfection, that sounds kind of divine. The self, okay, that's important because we are in the center of the circle, of our circles. We're in the center, right? The infinite, round and round, y'all, round and round. Eternity, again, thank you, Creator. And timelessness, again, however you want to look at that, I also connect that to the Creator, all right? So those are a few things that signify what a circle is. And of course, you have things like the circle of life. You have wedding bands that represents some type of unity through a circle. Unfortunately, my circle got a little broken in that aspect of life, but hey, we're about to talk about things like that tonight, okay? So the topic again is going to be shaping your circle and why it's so important, okay? So if you don't mind, with me, I would like, you can take out your iPad, you can use your phones, you can use a pen and paper, old school, right? Just to kind of do a little activity with me for this Toxic Tuesday, I would like for you to draw a circle in your device or on a piece of paper, okay? And I'll give you a second to do that. Draw a nice size circle on the paper or on your iPad or your phone, okay? Also, please like, subscribe to the King Omar Sharif YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. It's all love here, y'all. Every time you hear from me, it's gonna be nothing but love. Hopefully somebody can draw some good from it, all right? So hopefully you have your circle ready. In the middle of that circle, your centerpiece, I would like for you to put your name. Be your first name, you don't have to put your full name. Whatever makes you happy at that point, okay? Now, once you wrote your name down in the middle of that circle, which is very important, right? You're the centerpiece. I would like for you to write down the things that will make your circle whole, which means what will make you happy, which will make you feel complete. All right, just to give you a few examples, that could be your dreams, your goals, your families, if you want them to be stronger or more loving, your relationships, your friendships, your fun, whatever it is that makes your circle complete. Okay, write those things inside of the circle around your name. And I just made this up today, y'all. I didn't see it anywhere. It just kind of came to me as like a little fun activity that we could do together and hopefully point out some things for us during this Toxic Tuesday. Also, Happy New Year, y'all. This is the first Toxic Tuesday of the year. Hope everybody made it into 23 safely. Normally at the beginning of each year, everybody's on fire. Remember, we was talking about solutions for our resolutions. Just stick with it. Just stay with it. It's very, very, very vital for your happiness. See it all the way through. Be consistent, okay? That should be the motto for 23. Consistency is the motto for 23, all right? At least it is for me. All right, so hopefully you have those things that'll make you happy, those things that'll make your circle whole and complete written around your name, okay? At this moment, I would like for you to write down anything that would stop you from making your circle whole. And I want you to write those things on the outside of that circle. What can stop you and who can stop you from reaching your goals, your dreams, or whatever it is you set out for to accomplish this year. Okay? You know who's bad for you. You know what's bad for you. I can't speak for you. Only you and the Creator know you and yourself as well. You know what I mean? Nobody knows you better than yourself. Okay? So write those things on the outside. You know what your vices are. You know who's bad for you. It could be people that you grew up with. It could be new people that you just met. It could be a new girlfriend, a new boyfriend. It could be any of those things. It could be any addictions, any of those things that can stop you from reaching your goals this year and also can stop you from making that circle complete and whole. Okay? All right. Now you should have an idea of everything that I just asked you to do. Now, the good thing about being in the centerpiece of your circle, you control it. Okay? That's the beautiful thing about being in the center of your circle. You control what is allowed and who is allowed in that circle or even around that circle. You know what I mean? You get to pick. And I'm just thinking about individuals and people that I love dearly and how difficult it became for me to see less of them, to speak to them less. Because I thought about where I was years ago, and I thought about how I've progressed and how slowly I've progressed. And I thought that I didn't make any major changes in my life. I didn't make enough sacrifices in my life. It's easy to get caught up in having fun. It's easy to get caught up in just doing what everybody else is doing, which isn't much of anything in most cases, all right? Because you do what you see. You know what you know, right? So oftentimes when I would be in my circles with my loved ones, my brothers and sisters, I would just be having wasted time, drunk discussions, not talking about anything uplifting, anything fulfilling, no game plan to make our lives better. Everybody just kind of doing their separate thing. And when we get together, you know, it's just some laughs and not much that comes from it. All right? So you got the drunk discussions, and then you got your blunt buddies. I used to smoke heavily, y'all. A lot of weed. And once I stopped, which wasn't that long ago, right around the time I started shooting these videos, my focus just became a lot different. My wants became a lot larger in my life. I felt like I was setting myself up by being too relaxed and too comfortable with where I was in life. And the weed was kind of medicating it instead of motivating me to change my outcomes. All right? So I remember, not recently, but this isn't my first time like shooting videos and things of that nature. I tried a couple years back, and it's kind of the same things that I'm doing now, trying to motivate people. And I remember sharing it with some close friends, and one in particular, and I was proud and happy and anxious to share it and show it and motivate, you know what I mean, my circle, the people around my circle. And I shared it with one of my closest friends, knew him since we was young guys. And I said, hey man, did you see that video that I posted on YouTube? And his reaction was just laughter, like in my face. Laughter, like very discouraging. He said, yeah, I saw it. Just can't believe it's you. Can't believe you doing it. I thought it was funny. And I was being very, very, very serious in my conversation. And it just shifted my energy level from being here to low. You know what I mean? Because this is a brother to me. You know what I mean? So that struck a nerve and it bothered me a lot. Then you got other people who see you never giving up. You know what I mean? I get so many ideas despite whatever falls and failures I may be experiencing in life. The Creator doesn't allow me to stop. Even when I'm at my lowest of lows, He doesn't allow me to shut the switch off and say, hey, I'm giving up. And trust me, I've even thought about giving up on life before, because the pressures of what I put myself into became too much for me, so I thought at the time. But then you shake it off, man, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? You shake it off. So I say that because before you reach where you're going, and if you really want to go somewhere, you can reach there. I'm a firm believer of that. If you really want to get somewhere, if you really put that work in and time in, you can get there. You'll achieve it. I believe it. But I also understand that you can't share your dreams with your peers. Now, I could tell my mother, my aunts, my pops, my sister, I could tell people like that because I know they genuinely want me to win in life. They really believe in me. They see stuff that I don't see in me. Those are the individuals that you can share your dreams with because they already see it in you. They're just waiting for me to go ahead and get it. You know what I mean? They're waiting for me to go get it. So now that I finally took these blinders off, I feel so free, I feel so at peace, and with the least amount of people around me ever in life. I've been a popular guy, you know what I mean? I haven't been like the shy guy or the quiet guy that nobody knows. I've been good in sports, basketball in particular. Could drop buckets. You know, I threw big major parties and stuff like that. So, you know, face on flyers and things of that nature at one point. But I always kind of look for that love from others. But when you're trying to elevate and you're trying to capture your dream, capture the moment, people aren't going to be so encouraging. And that's when I mentioned the basketball earlier, when your circle can be deflated. So we drew that circle earlier. We put our names in the middle. We put all our dreams and goals and aspirations and what will make our circles whole all around our names inside the circle. Then on the outside, you drew what was going to stop you from achieving those things and who was going to block you from achieving those things. Okay? And that was very important because you know up until this point how your life has been going. Okay? So until you can sit down with people, and I'm talking about more than likely the people that you don't even know yet, the people that do think the way you do, the people that are supportive of what you're trying to accomplish, they're going to be strangers 9 times out of 10. And then more than likely, once you reach a certain level and once you do start to propel whatever that dream is, whatever that goal is, whatever that achievement you're trying to accomplish is, then you'll start seeing the people that want to benefit slide back in there when you wasn't getting the love and the likes. You know what I mean? When you wasn't getting the encouragement. When you needed a hug and then everybody wanted to say, hey man, that's on you. You know what I mean? Because deep down, people are really not rooting for you because their vision of themselves, their vision can only go as far as what they see around them. So how could they envision something so great for you when they can't envision it for themselves? It just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. And I still love the people that I have on the outside of my circle right now. There's different levels to it. You don't have to completely cut people off. But you do need to be aware of how much time that you're spending with them and what you're looking to get out of that time when you're spending it with them. You know what I mean? One conversation over here with this circle can be completely different with the other circle. Okay? This could be, oh, let's have fun. Let's do this. Let's smoke. Let's drink. Let's go spend some money. Let's go waste some money. This circle could be a whole map to what your life could be. You know what I mean? This could be the journey of life right here. And when you got minds that are working the same way, anything's possible. Okay? So tonight, just think about how you're going to shape your circles in 2023, 24, 25 for the rest of your life. It's vital. Don't waste your time in the same circles. Don't be loyal to the things that aren't going to get you anything or people that really aren't going to be loyal to you back. You know what I mean? I got a big heart. I love hard. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that could be a hindrance. So let go. In 23, let go so you can gain what you're supposed to have. You don't have to be passive. You don't have to be passive anymore. You don't have to be scared to say, you know what, I want more for myself. It's okay to be different. You got to dream different. Okay? If you do that, I believe you'll be much happier. And that's my message for this Toxic Tuesday. Continue to read those ingredients on the back of all these boxes and bottles, cans, anything that your body's consuming is so important to your health, physically and mentally. Continue to throw those nice fruits and herbs and vegetables inside the blenders, liquefy them. I'm still making cranberry juice, y'all. I'm still making lemon ginger. I'm still making homemade lemonade, like with honey. I'm still doing it, especially in these cold, sick winter months where you see more and more people walking around wearing masks, and a lot of them not wearing masks that should be. All right, so protect yourself, protect your mental, protect your spirit. Continue to praise the Creator, give thanks, be knowledgeable, be aware of the blessings that you have in your life, and go chase and go get the new blessings that are yet to come. All right? So again, so long for me in the bed. He was kind of quiet tonight. He didn't have too much to say. But when I be in here by myself, the bed keeps me company. So we'll talk to y'all next Toxic Tuesday. Any message that you hear from the King Omar Sharif is nothing but love. That's love, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell. I appreciate it. Thank you.